Hey folks, we're going to discuss a little bit about Allen Goodman knives today. So, you've been having some questions about them. So I basically make 3 different handle lengths. I make a 6-inch handle length from here to here. All these blades have a 1 5/8 inch blade on them. Just kind of lay these out there so you can get the idea. But here's the 5 1/4 inch handle, and this is the 4 5/8 inch handle, the Allen Goodman Signature Series. But there again, my preference is the 6-inch or the 5 1/4 inch because I have kind of a medium hand. I don't have a very large hand, but Timmy, you got a pretty good size hand. What do you think about maybe this 6-inch versus the 5 or the 5 1/4 inch handle versus the 6-inch? You tested those earlier. What?
I actually prefer this one.
Okay, and could you show them the size of your hand compared? That's a good size hand. Dude, massive hands. So we did a little bit of the what was that? Madge used to do the Palmolive commercial trick there. But these knives, there is no standard hand, so that's just basically what I'm offering. We do offer this in Upsweep profile, meaning this blade shape right here. You'll notice it kind of tapers up and got a little bit of a sway back to it. But we also offer this in a straight blade. So I call them an upsweep and a down sweep. This being my down sweep right here. But that's up to you. A lot of folks like a straight blade. Might want to come in here with a big deep cut, But the advantages of these flexible blades are tremendous. A lot of different ways. I happen to like a blade shape more of this, something like this. I can get in there and really take off a lot of wood. Or, as you see these pieces land here on the table, I can get in here and do some of my detail. I was working on a little shelf guy, but that's where it comes in. I can get in here and access these areas of this carving. But this is a 6-inch long handle, so you might not want a longer handle. But where I find it comfortable in using that is also, I'll take the knife and instead of being up here, notice where I'm at now. I'm back here. So it will take a lot of wood off of there. It's only 3/32 of an inch thick. I don't believe we'll be able to pick it up on here, but I'm going to lay it down there. Basically, the backbone of that blade is 3/32 of an inch thick. So then it obviously tapers off. This width of the blade is going to be about 1/4, and then it's going to taper down, So that's my upsweep blade. I'm going to lay this one down, kind of cover, we've got a smaller blade. So I'll make pretty much anything anybody wants, This is just a shorter blade, still the same thickness of the steel. But you may not want all of that blade length hanging out there. But see, this blade still flexes. Try to get it in here where Timmy can get a shot of that flexibility of that blade. So it makes a great little detail knife. And that's in a 6-inch handle. Notice this little notch, how it fits comfortably right there when you're making a pencil style cut. So that works really good for me, but there again, if you got a small hand, you might like the 5 1/4 inch handle. I can't always guarantee, or I can guarantee my knives. I'll fully guarantee my knives to the day I die. But the handle material may vary. We may have anything from walnut to whatever, just whatever I got on hand, but I try to make it the prettiest woods that I can find. But going to be a function first kind of deal. But this 5 1/4 inch handle, the 1 5/8 inch blade is just my preference, you know. So a little bit of that action in there, just showing you how that blade will flex, you know. Get worried about, oh, it's awful thin blade, it's gonna snap off. No, it's not, you know. Actually, that's one of the things that I'll use on this blade. Back towards the back of the blade, I can use it to get in there and kind of pop off the grain, you know. I kind of reserve my tip area for the detail cuts, you know. So just use your knife wisely, but you can get out here on the end and remove a lot of wood. But see, I've got this part back here, so I'm going to just adapt my grip a little bit. So you can hog with these knives. They're not just little things that you should be timid with. They are knives. I've been carving for over 20 years, making knives for quite a while. But I know what needs to go into a carving knife. But so this is just a little bit, you know, these guys will work good for your little bit larger carvings as well as the small guys here, you know. So we've got a knife here. This is a buddy wanted me to make one just a shorter with an upsweep blade, so I did that. I find out that this is overkill, but a lot of times I'll drill and peen that blade with some brass. But there again, this blade is, I don't know exact, I think it was about an inch and a quarter or something like that. But there again, feels pretty good, but that's a 6-inch handle, happens to be maple, so good knife. You know, he just didn't want all that length left out there. So just hope this answers some of your knife questions about how thick they are. Can we get some pictures of them? Can you tell us a little bit more about them? You know, that's about all I can say. Is, you know, they'll do heavy cuts or they'll do detail.